So let us ask you, what was the demo that got the deal for the Reluctant Dog on Angel Records? Angel Air Records?
Angel Air Records, yeah. It's Peter Purnell has a company. It's kind of a boutique label in UK, based on in Yorkshire, and it came about because I'm a drummer. I'm a fledgling piano player and wannabe songwriter, and I've always written songs. And I just decided one day that I would record the ones that wouldn't go away to the best of my ability. In other words, the songs that stuck in my head. I figured, well, perhaps they're the best, the cream of my crop, so to speak, not to compare to anybody else. And I went ahead and started work on that, and played a few of them while we were touring England with Ian Hunter, and Mick Ralphs was in the band at the time, and it was called the Taking the Mick Tour, I think. And I was playing the songs. He said, well, who's singing? I said, well, it's me. Well, who wrote the songs? I said, I did. And he said, well, who's playing the instruments? And I said, well, everything without strings is me, i.e. pianos and drums and stuff. And he said, could you mind if I played this to somebody? And he played it to Peter Purnell, who was a friend of his, and releases his material. That's Mick Ralphs, of course, from original Mott the Hoople fame, and then later on Bad Company. And he played them to Peter, and Peter said, well, I don't usually sign brand new material, but it sounds like it fits the genre of my label, and that's what happened. So they were meant to be demos for somebody else to record, and they wound up being, to date, my first and only solo album.
Now, did you release it in America as well?
Well, that was the intention, but Peter, on his own admission, didn't really have the ability to release well in America. And at the time, my business advisors said that they would prefer to procure a different label for the US. And while I was at it, if I could also have Canada and Australia and Japan. And Peter basically said, well, no contest Canada, America, no contest Australia, but Japan I do quite well in. So we relinquished that, and then then the fine print meant that the album had to come out simultaneously at exactly the same time, day, and hour as the UK release. Otherwise, one would usurp the other. To the limited amount of copies it may or may not sell would be, just not available. So it was impossible to pull off, to tell you the truth. So the answer to your question, in short, is no. It was never officially released in the US.
Now, Peter's a wonderful guy. I love the stuff he puts out.
Yeah, yeah, me too.